You know, I was just listening to a tape of... J.D. gave me a tape of, you know J.D., the hunk.
Yes, our virgin hunk.
The stud.
Yeah, the virgin hunk.
He gave me a tape of Cabbie being interviewed during a car race.
Oh, you're kidding.
On I guess it was C-SPAN or
I was gonna say,
ESPN.
Did this come on TV? Cabbie was actually interviewed?
Yeah, Cabbie. He's such an upbeat guy. I was saying to the guys, you know, he's such an upbeat guy. You'd think that, like, he would have been one of these guys who embraces life, but he was a crack addict. I don't get it. But I should be the crack addict.
Yeah.
Because I'm the down one. I'm the one who doesn't find any joy.
Yeah.
But I guess he just loves everything. I guess and that's how he felt about crack.
Drugs.
Yeah, he's like, I love crack.
Well, maybe you should try crack.
Thank God I'm alive so I can do crack.
Right.
Yo, Howard, Cabbie's starting to creep me out, man. Because we went to the bathroom the other day at, like, the same time we walked in. Yeah, he goes, hey, Case, are we going to get to do it now? I'm like, Dad, what are you talking about? He goes, am I going to get to give you oral?
He asked me if I wanted oral, too.
I think he really wants to, man.
Yeah, I mean, and then he'll say he was just kidding, but he's not.
If he had said yes, it wouldn't have been a joke.
Right. I think, like, he's like, I'm just kidding. But then if you went, like, hey, seriously? Are you serious? Because I'll do it. I think you end up in Cabbie's lair.
I'm a little insulted because he asked me if I wanted anal.
They said, you know, gays are really into NASCAR and stuff now.
I love that guy. What's his name?
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon. He's a hunk.
He's a hunk. He told me he likes his driver because he's got pretty white teeth. That's what he told me.
Yeah, he really wants you, especially with your new abs.
I know. He followed me into the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, he followed me back to my office, but like he was like, hey, am I ever going to give you oral? And I went, what? And he goes, just kidding.
Is that professional behavior?
Anyway.
Now back to Greg Ray, Gary Terrell.
We mentioned Lee Rotzak lost 100 pounds. Your first IRL race tonight. What kind of impression are you getting here in the pit?
It's amazing. It's incredible. It's the most fantastic feeling ever. To be a part of this it's godlike. The power, the adrenaline. You got to come out, man. Look at it, baby. Love it. Yeah.
He's excited.
I think he's doing okay.
It's
Does he even know where he is?
It's like anal.
Did he say anything that could have possibly related to car racing? He could have been anywhere.
He could have been talking about crack.
Cabbie, you're getting anal. Right? It's great. You got to come out.
It's godlike.
Yeah, it's godlike.
Cabbie.
What's up, man?
What are you doing up so early?
I heard you were talking about
His radio wakes him up if he's mentioned.
They're talking about me. Wow.
Dude.
Where were you? Where was that race?
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, boy, you get it. You know, I said he's got such a zest for life. I mean, the guy's like excited about the race. He's excited about the music. He's excited.
Everywhere. He's everywhere.
That's why I don't understand how you.
You got to come out to that thing.
Really?
Oh yeah, it sounds wonderful.
It sounded great. Just hearing all the racket behind you was great.
It was insanity.
It's fantastic. You got to come out and see the. I've never in my life experienced some. You got to come out and see some of the. Oh my! Look at it.
The guy comes up to interview me. I didn't even know what he was saying to me.
Right.
It doesn't because you don't listen.
That's right. I just lost 100 pounds.
How about if the guy had asked you, like, are you gay? Then you're like, it's great.
I love it.
Come out.
You got to wait till you hear the question.
You can't hear him.
Wow.
It's louder, Howard. It's louder than any rock concert. It's louder than a jet plane taking off.
Hey, how'd your car do?
You know what? We were in third place, and some jackass crashed, and then during the caution, we got cold tires, and we had to spin out.
How did you do?
We finished 12th.
All right.
That's what happens when your tires get cold.
Hey.
How many cars were in the race?
I think there was 20.
Oh. All right, so it was not a good day.
We did pretty good, though. You know what? We're a good team. We're a young team. You see these guys out there. I got to meet and talk to some of these big race teams. They got freaking 20 cars. They got 5 semis out there, you know, the Marlboro team and the...
So what? But still, why would they be any better at it than, let's say, your team?
Oh, my God, because they've got... Roger Penske's got $1 billion.
Yeah, and what does he have that you don't have, though? I mean, it's a car and a guy in it.
Because if one thing goes... Listen.
Yeah, could you explain
When your tires get cold. Are you telling your driver to go as fast as he can?
No, because I'm going to tell you, if they crash, we have one car. If we crash, we're done. If they crash, they throw another car out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's not true.
I never heard of that.
They're out of the race if they crash the car.
You crash your car, you
might have 7 cars in the race, but you can't put a driver in another car.
Robin, but what I'm saying is we're done for the season.
Oh,
I see.
All right.
They're back in the next race.
I see. Because that makes a difference how?
Well, he's done.
We're done. I mean, we've got a great sponsor. You know, Trim Spot's stepped up a little bit, but you know, these guys like some of these other guys, they got other cars right there at the racetrack that they wouldn't obviously throw one in because they're done for the night.
So what do? You go to every race?
No. That was the first race I had been to.
Oh, wow.
Why are they interviewing Lee Mrazek?
Lee Mrazek.
Or whatever your name is.
It's not Mrazek anymore. He's been adopted.
Well, that's what the guy called him.
No, it is Lee Mrazek.
It is?
Yeah.
You're sticking with Mrazek?
Well, that's my name.
But you're adopted by your new parents.
Yeah, but, you know, I can't change my name. Christ, I'd have to change all my bills.
Right. What's your new name, by the way?
Timmy.
No, Tim what?
My name's Lee Mrazek.
Lee Cohen.
Leor Cohen.
Leon Cohen is...
Mazel tov!
No, seriously, Howard, we want to get you to come out to a race.
Yeah, maybe I'll come out one time. It's really lost on me.
That interview. It's great.
It's lost on me to stand there and watch guys go around in a circle. Although, I tell you something, I got my new car. I love that car.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, you got the Audi?
Oh, my God. I love this car.
That thing's got some power to it.
You know
Aren't you glad you waited?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I recommend that car. I mean, it's an expensive car, though. But let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's no car that anybody's just going to...
You know, yeah, the Audi A8. But I tell you what, that is so James Bond. You turn that car on, screens start popping up all over the place. It tells you what to do.
Oh, it's one of the ones that talks to you?
Oh, my God. I had to get to Ross Zapeman's house, and it's all the way in the backwoods.
Right.
I never can find it. I always get lost. It takes me hours of screaming and yelling.
And it took you right there?
I'm driving along, and the thing goes, make a right turn. And Beth says to me, there's no way that thing's right because... You know, sometimes it gives you weird...
Right, it might, make you think you're going the wrong way.
We have to go way further up the road before... I go, listen, I got to trust this thing. We don't know where we're going. And make the right... 2 seconds later, this thing takes me on 97 roads. I'm at Ross's house.
Faster and easier than you ever went before.
This is the greatest thing ever.
Is it godlike?
And I'll tell you what the radio does. The radio's intelligent, more than the guys who actually are on the radio. The radio, as you're driving along... will print out on the screen what stations are in your area that you can pick up clearly.
You're kidding.
Oh, man. Are you serious?
I swear to God. Like I'm driving around, and I'm all the way out on Long Island, and I'm picking up, like, DRC out of Connecticut, and it's telling me that...
you would never even think that
No.
there.
It's amazing.
Because that's the worst thing when you're in your car and you can't find a radio station because you're in Bum Tweedle.
Right, Bum Tweedle, Iowa.
Yeah, right.
But I got to tell you something. And then the car goes, it goes up and down. In other words...
It raises and lowers?
Yeah. Let's say you start going around 60, 70 miles an hour. It'll go low to the ground so that you can,
More aerodynamic?
More aerodynamic. Or whatever.
Wow.
Let me ask you something. Because I saw this week's episode of The Osbournes, and Ozzy got a car that talks to him.
Yeah, but no, that's voice recognition where he can talk to the car.
Right, he can talk to the car. You can't talk to the car.
No, I don't want to talk to my car. I talk enough.
The funniest thing about Ozzy, like humans can't understand him. Certainly a car is not going to understand him.
And voice recognition isn't great. I mean, it just... I use voice recognition on my phone. I go insane.
Yeah.
Because I'll say, call, Lee Morozak, and it takes 20 minutes to figure out that I'm saying Lee Morozak. And
did you get out on the road and open that thing up and see what it's got in it yet?
No, not really. I mean,
it'll never be opened up.
I'm not a fast driver. I'm not. I needed a car where my legs fitted because I'm tall, and this car it fit the bill.
It did.
I'm thinking of taking a road trip somewhere, like we're driving to Pittsburgh for 10 hours.
And then turn around and come back.
Turn around and come back.
Yeah, it makes you want to drive, right?
Yeah, I loved it. I really loved the car. And I don't normally, you know me, I don't care about cars.
Yeah, but I'm so glad you didn't, because you kept saying, I don't care about all that, just get me any car.
No, I like this car a lot. And I never thought I'd drive an Audi. I mean, I didn't know anything about them.
Audis are great.
Yeah, evidently.
I took my Infiniti on the road, the Infiniti FX45 on the road to Richmond and opened it up on the highway.
How's that?
Oh, my God, that thing's got balls, man. Balls like I've never felt.
Hey, speaking of balls.
Now you've got another car?
Yeah, this is the car. This is the one I wanted.
Speaking of balls, what's going on? Like I know you're so-called kidding around when you ask if you're going to give me oral and KC oral, but you're kind of not.
What are you talking about?
Talking about when Casey was in the bathroom and you asked him when are you going to give him oral?
Time.
Oh, I'm busting his balls, man.
Yeah, all right.
That's some way.
Why, is he getting nervous?
But if he turned to you and went, I don't know if you're kidding, Cabbie, but...
Please.
Yeah.
You got to bust his balls, man. You guys bust his balls. Does that mean you're going to give him oral?
I've never busted a guy's balls like that.
Yeah, you've never offered him oral, huh?
No, I never said, hey.
Yeah, you have, Artie. I've heard you.
Well, maybe to you, Cabbie. That's it, though.
Yeah.
Because you're cute.
Because he did ask me kidding around, what about, oral?
How about
How about some oral? And I was just like, I think he's for real, but he's kidding, but I think there's some glimmer of truth in this.
Were you out yesterday? It was Gay Sunday.
I was actually happy because I don't think any guys ever asked me if I wanted oral. Because I'm so hideous looking.
Hey, how about some oral? Yeah, what'd you say, Cabbie? I said, do you want me to give you oral?
Nah, dude, I'm telling you. Listen to me. You have never felt the power of one of those races. And
We're back on that.
When they crash.
All right, you know what? I got to go. We heard enough about it.
Hey, listen. Chris Spa special, baby. We're going to win some races this year.
And you sit there and you want the cars to crash, right? Because the crash is the fun part.
Well, and especially if they're in front of you.
Right.
Because then it puts you in a better position. And especially if they're one of those teams, those teams that are, they got a little cash.
You got to get one of those James Bond things, or like in Ben-Hur when they come shooting out of the tires a little blade and you cut their tires.
That'd be kind of nice.
The Cabbie car. All right, Cabbie. How's everything? Everything going all right for you professionally?
You know what? It seems to be,
The new program director isn't busting your balls?
No, he seems like a really, really cool guy, man.
All right.
Station sounds good.
All right.
Actually, Kane and I won the, I don't know how we did it,
Hey, I saw that.
The broadcast something of the year, New York. Something.
These two guys won an award.
Congratulations.
Kane and
I
Cabbie.
love how you guys win awards and nobody knows really what they won or where they won it from.
Because nobody cares. It's radio. If it was the Academy Award, we'd know.
You'd know.
Like I won the Radio and Record Syndicated Personality of the Year the other day, and I just read it, and I went, oh, I'm so honored. And then, I know Erica Farber, who runs Radio Record. I've met her years ago. She's a piece of ass. I don't know what she's looking like these days, but my God, not long. She was good looking.
We didn't even find out from our boss. We found out from our old boss.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Who knows when you win these awards and nobody cares.
Well, yeah, when you got on to announce your award, you even had the wrong magazine.
I thought it was Billboard. And then Cabbie wins an award. And I mean, when has Cabbie won a broadcasting award? He doesn't even know the name of it. What is it? What did you win?
New York Broadcasters Association.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's prestigious. It's not as prestigious as I look on my shelf here as my FME from 2001. So.
You got that on the shelf?
I got that. Dude, that's high on the shelf. That's the greatest thing I've ever won in my life.
Well,
I thought you won for loudest broadcaster.
No,
I'd like to thank everyone who voted.
It's godlike.
Everyone who voted for me forever.
I got to go.
Hey, go out and I'm serious, dude. Anybody who's never been to one of those races, the IRL, it is insane.
All right.
People talk about the other races.
I got to go, Kate.
Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 to 6, Kane Show, New York City.
Hey, one more. So how about this guy? He calls me at home and he goes, I got some gossip for you. He always wants to have something.
Yes. Did you talk to him about that?
And I go, what is it, Cabbie? He goes, Gwyneth Paltrow.
No, not Gwyneth Paltrow.
Renee Zellweger's going out with Jack Black, that guy, the musician dude. You know, I go, Cabbie, she's going out with the guy from the White Stripes. He goes, no, dude, that's wrong. It's Jack Black. Can you believe this? And he's like pissed because why should Jack Black get Renee Zellweger? And he's a little fat guy. I said, it's the guy in the White Stripes. No, dude, they broke up. It's Jack Black. So I come in. I'm reading a magazine. It says Jack White. From the White Stripes.
I had my colors wrong.
All right. Don't call me with stuff like that.
I'm colorblind.
All right, goodbye, Cabbie.
Hey, man, dude.
Yeah.
Want to lose 100 pounds, you know the way.
Right. Trim
Spa, baby.
You know what's funny about him?
What?
He won an award, and he doesn't know the name of it.
I know.
Which is shocking to me.
At least in the voting, he didn't come in 12th like his car.
Right.
Now back to Greg Ray, Gary Darrell.
We mentioned Lee Rossack lost 100 pounds. Your first IRL race tonight. What kind of impression are you getting here in the pit?
It's amazing. It's incredible. It's the most fantastic feeling ever. To be a part of this is, it's godlike. The power, the adrenaline. You got to come out, man. Look at it, baby. Love it. Yeah.
I think he's excited.
I think he's doing okay.
How do you yell that much?
Oh, he yells constantly. How do you not? I just did an impression of him for 2 minutes. I can't talk.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Cabbie, do you like Osama bin Laden? Absolutely. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's
Him mixed in with those cars is just amazing.
Yeah, that's an album.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, let's get drunk and naked. I'll give you oral. What? We're nothing. I'm kidding. I meant nothing. Let's get a beer.
Oh, man.